What's going on, Charles Botensten? So I'm going to be talking about something very, very important and something that you may not know about. It's called success sabotaging. So success sabotaging is when I make a lot of money, what's my temperature on how much money I actually make? So if $100,000 is a lot to you, if $10,000 is a lot to you, if $5 is a lot to you, then anything above that you spend to bring yourself back down to that temperature. So for me, I didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up. I had friends that had a lot of money that was growing up, so they were used to their actual money temperature was a lot higher than mine. What's your body temperature? In other words, not like physical body temperature, but in other words, are you used to being big boned? Have you accepted that you're just a little bit overweight? Or are you an athlete? And if you think you're an athlete, you eat right, you always exercise. And then when you start gaining a little pounds, you bring it back and you say, I gotta stop doing that. So everyone has in a relationship, you know, the girls will say, I keep dating the same guy. Well, you know what? Because that's who you're going after. That's who you think you like, or that's what you're used to. That's your relationship temperature. Are you used to taking control or letting someone else do it? What about your job? Are you used to taking control in your job or not? And that's the thing, is that when you start getting above your temperature, you start sabotaging yourself to bring yourself down. Perfect example. So say you are used to a six-pack, but now you have a six-pack and rippling arms and everything else, and then you start sabotaging and you're not used to that. You're not used to maintaining rippling arms and a six-pack and everything else. You start sabotaging yourself because you're not used to maintaining, say, that amount of money, that relationship, that body, whatever the case is. You start sabotaging yourself to go back to what you're comfortable. I've done this in business, I've done this with my money, I've done this with my relationships. I wasn't used to making $42,000 when I came out of college. I wasn't used to that. So I spent everything, and then I was broke. And then I started making more money, $60,000, $70,000. Then I wasn't used to that. That was the first time. So anytime I went above it, I brought it down. So you have to be, number one, is aware of when you're sabotaging yourself because you're not used to a certain body or relationship. You're in a relationship and you think the person is better than you, or you hit gold, or say you're a guy and you start dating this beautiful girl and you're not used to beautiful women. Then you start sabotaging yourself, and a lot of the time it's subconsciously. You don't even know you're actually doing it. So this is the thing, is notice it, recognize it, and say this one thing. I say this every single day. When succeeding, step on the gas. I say that every single morning. I'll give you an example. I had an amazing day on Wednesday. I had an amazing day on Wednesday, and I looked at a bar, and it was looking at me. And it was a bar I used to go to, and I'm walking back from my appointment, my last appointment of the day, and the bar was right across the street. And I was ready to go in and say, you know what, I deserve a martini. That could be for anything for you. I deserve sugar or donut, not going to the gym, whatever the case is, not studying. You know, I deserve to watch TV. So I then, because I can't in the morning, when succeeding, step on the gas, I pass by the bar. You have to recognize when you're success sabotaging. The next morning, I woke up beautiful, refreshed, crushed that day. If I woke up hungover, I wouldn't have crushed it, and I would have had an excuse. Well, I deserve it because I had a good day yesterday. Remember, you have to recognize when you're success sabotaging. See in an area that you want to improve, and you're saying, why can't I improve? It's because you're success sabotaging. You hit it, and then you say, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to maintain this, and then you go back down. I don't know if I'm going to maintain this. So that's the thing, is moving your temperature of your body, your relationships, is as Tony Robbins says, is raising your standard. Raise your standard of your body, your relationships, your money, your everything, of your mindset. So have an awesome day. Leave your comments below. Hope this helps. Talk to you guys soon.